Hello party people, welcome back to our channel. Well, today we're gonna learn how to set up Spatie Media Library package. In this tutorial, you'll be adding images, creating an optimized version of them, and also manage the media like a pro, right? Often I see junior developer struggles while uploading and adding and managing the images. This package is from Spatie. It really helps us to add image, change the format of to WebP or any different extension and manage them, right? So as of now, let's get started. I just have a basic Laravel application, basic CRUD. It has just two fields, title and body. If I show you the setup in migration, just two fields, title and body. It works. I can update and upload the status, the title and body. So I wanted to add images right here in this Laravel. So what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna go ahead and install the package and teach you on the real time. We'll try to wrap up everything in 10 minutes. Let's dive into the code. Matter of fact, guys, I wrote the blog. I'm gonna put the link so you can follow the step. The step first, install the package. Here is the composer command. I'm going to install it. Then we're going to run the migration part. Now let's run the migration. Done. And finally, publish the assets. Okay, cool. And one more thing, guys, if you are using this package locally in your env file, make sure you add the proper port. If you don't have a proper port like 8000 or something, this might not give you a proper link. In case of online, make sure you have a proper URL. So keep in mind, make sure you have the port 8000 or whatever port you are running. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and create the storage link. So this links the storage. Now, as we have the package installed, second step is to prepare the model, right? So in the blog you can see there are three files which we are supposed to call. We're going to go to the app, model, post model, and let me add these: has media, interact with media, and media, right? And also we want to implement has media like this. Class post extends has media, implements has media. Then interact with media, that's a trait which we supposed to use. Also protected with media. So what this does, this will eager load all the assets. If there's an image, it will automatically upload. We don't need to call while getting the data manually with, right? It'll help us out. Then one function, I'll explain the codes along with pasting it. If you see this function, supposed to use as it is. For further, you can check the docs. I'm gonna put the link. I got it from right here. Anyway, this function has two piece of codes. The first piece of code is just for conversion. What I say to this package, to Spatie, hey, every time we upload the image, what you're supposed to do, change the format to WebP. WebP is an optimized format. If the file is let's say 1 MB, it might go up to 100 KB, 10 times lesser, and quality is almost similar, right? The second piece of code, say it's an optional thing. I'm saying, hey, when you create the image, make sure you create one more copy of the image of a thumbnail with a small size. So I have a better optimized version of the website. I can use the full size image or the short thumbnails according to the place, right? Let me Okay, now let's come to the form and see how we gonna add the image option here. Keep in mind, guys, in our post we don't have any image fields. This package gonna handle that. Here is our field. I have added one more field called image. If you see that, all it has the name image and the type is file, nothing else. Now let me show you the controller as well, how we gonna add into the controller. This little piece of code I'm gonna explain the controller as well. Okay, take a look of this controller. As of now it's only two fields. Technically I just added third validation field for image. It was not there before, I just added it. Now two fields which are saving in the database, post title and post body. Now we're going to add this piece of code and let me explain what it does. It says if request has image, just a validation, just two lines of code. Post, first we will have to save the post, then we can apply on that, and the method gonna be add media from request, and the name of the request form is image. That's what we gave right here, name of the form, right? That's image. Then to media collection, that's the name which we're gonna give the collection. So later we're gonna use this same name to print the image, right? That's pretty much it, guys, and it should work. It should save the image. Let's give a shot. I'm gonna create hello buddy. Let's pick up any image, save post. Perfect, it does work. Now let's take a look of the code first. If you go to the storage app, there's a folder public. Here we see a new folder got created just now, named 3, and it has a file outside. Every time we upload a file, it makes a copy, the main file and the conversion file which we transferred to WebP, also the converted thumbnail. So there are 3 files in my case, right? A thumbnail, WebP converted, and the main original file. Anyway, how to print this, right? Super simple. If you see the blog, in order to print, all you're supposed to do, just do this way. Post, the variable name, get first media URL, the name of the collection. That's pretty much it. Let me show you in the code. I'm gonna uncomment that. If you see that, this is the post edit page. It could be show or edit any page, and all I'm saying, post and the method get first media URL and the name of the collection. What it does, it shows the image, the original image. Let me go to the index page and uncomment that as well, so it shows here as well. See that right here. Now there are, if you see the blog, there are 3 ways. Thumb is the thumbnail image which we compress and decrease the size, if you remember. WebP is the converted image, and image is the only image, right? That's the name of the collection. Cool. So here all I said, post get first media URL, image, and the thumb. Here it shows the thumb. Now I'm going to click on edit. It'll show the image right here as well. That's beautiful. Without creating the image field, I do have the image which is working perfectly fine. And along with the eager loading, right? Now let's see how we can update that. Okay guys, let's move to the update controller. As of now, it doesn't have any image option. It just has the image validation which I just added, image, nullable, and JPEG, PNG format, max size, whatever. Then once the post gets updated, again we gonna put the same code, 1 line extra. I'll let you know what difference does it make. Request has file image, right? That's the name of the form data. If you see that, input type ID and name is image. So that's what it is right here. Let me open image. Then post clear media collection. What it does, if there's a new file and there's an old one, it's gonna remove the old and update the new one, just to make sure the server would not have unnecessary files, right? It makes sure that. So this one piece of code makes sure clear media collection, we don't have extra stuff. Then again the same code, add media from form, the name of the form was image, and to media collection, the collection name is image. Easy, done, job is done. Now if you see that right here we have a folder name 3 and there is a conversion file. Now let's upload and test it out. I'm going to change the image from this chocolate to maybe this red one. Click on update and I'm seeing the red image right here, right? Let's take a look of the folder. The 3 number folder got removed. We got a new folder called 4 and it has the new image. So it is really removing the image on the real time and optimizing the image on the real time. Great. One more thing, last stuff before I go offline. So if what happens if we delete that? So this package is really awesome. It makes sure it also deletes that part of the image, right? Let me click on delete and that image should be deleted too. That 4 number folder is gone. How simple it is, really. So guys, if you follow this blog, I'm pretty much sure you can simply set up your package within 10 minutes. If you see a situation, just comment below and I'm trying to help you out, right? Just a small note guys, if I get 100 likes on this video, I would make a part 2 of this video where we're gonna add multiple images. As of now we are just handling one image. In next video I could show you how to handle multiple images all together, plus other files like doc, PDF or different file system as well. So guys, if you think I am pouring you any value, please highly consider subscribe this channel, like the video right now and press the bell icon. Thank you so much guys. Have a good one. Cheers. Bye for now.